Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a vintage RONSON Mastercase, automatic lighter and cigarette case combo. It is enameled and has the letters SK engraved there in the Art Deco embellished monogram slot. Very cool case. I believe this is one of the older fitment. It does not have a fulcrum cap, just the fulcrum screw. But I don't really know anything about dating these or anything like that, so it's all kind of a guess. There were a couple pictures on the Toledo bin site, but they were both just said 1936. Maybe one of them said 1935. I can't remember exactly. Anyway, a very cool old case. It does show plenty of wear, scuffs, dings, paint loss, or wear to the paint surface or paint finish. There's some missing paint, as you can see there. Just a small spot in the enamel. I don't believe that the enamel process that was used on these Ronsons was all that intricate. I think it was pretty basic, and that's why you see it coming off on a lot of them. This one is, for the most part, has the vast majority of its paint. It just has some wear to that paint. Also sort of creates a tricolor but a two-color paint effect here with the cream and then the tortoise brown. I'm not sure exactly how you would refer to that. This case will only accept short cigarettes, or maybe cigarettes that you've already half smoked, or filterless cigarettes if you buy those. I'm not sure if Camel still sells filterless cigarettes or not. I believe I saw a video where Comrade T-Man was smoking them, but that's been a while back. Seems like here lately he's smoking Lucky Strike. Anyway, it does have a nice area here where you can hold some short cigarettes. The spring on both sides appears to retain most of its tension. The case clatters just a little bit, but it does hold closed. That could probably be adjusted, but I don't have enough experience with these to where I'm going to start bending around on it. At least until I decide whether or not I'm going to sell it or maybe use it. I don't know anybody that I can think of with the initials SK. That's a really cool design there, though. It's your typical Ronson automatic lighter. Works very well. It may be a little bit hesitant to light because of vapor lock. I just fueled it. You can see how strong that flame is. Had to repair the mechanism and clear the flint tube, but did not have to replace any parts. Did not re-wick it. That wick was already in it, and was bent over, and I actually didn't think it had the right snuffer cap. It kind of looked like it had an overbite, but once the wick was cut to the right length, it was fine. You can see how everything fits. You fuel it right here on the side, so that's pretty handy, and it also keeps your fuel away from your cigarettes. If I was going to use something like that though, I would pull my cigarettes out of it before I filled it, as you could easily get some run over inside there if you flipped it over. Who knows? I wouldn't chance it. Very cool design that you can go buy cigarette cases today, and they're usually going to have cartoon characters or maybe adult cartoon characters
like Rick and Morty or
Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy. Who's the cartoon characters that are associated with 420 culture
now other than Rick and Morty?
Anyway, you can see how that does not have a fulcrum cap. Just has a screw that goes all the way through and then threads into the back post. Pretty handy. Sparks like it would be handy. So we'll see. Maybe I ought to carry it around, but man, if I carry it around, I'm going to scratch that paint up. It's almost like I need to commit to going ahead and using it or not. But I really just want to see if it's a dependable lighter so that I can sell it as such. And I think it probably is. I think it's probably just because of the vapor lock creating that fuel volatility there around the wick. The flint spring and flint spring screw are accessed from the inside. You can see the repair video to see how I did that. I'm not going to bother my carpal tunnel ridden fingers with it right here at the moment toward the tail end of this video, but that just comes out. It is kind of a chore to hold it in while you're rolling it. At least that's the best way that I can figure to do it. But it does have a clear flint spring or flint tube. Maybe this spring, wherever the tension is caused for this, could be a little bit stronger, and then maybe that wouldn't. But once again, that's just a minor thing, no big deal. It would certainly present very well in someone's collection, especially if your initials are SK. Now that I think about it, I can think of a few people with those initials. But they aren't the kind of people that are likely to welcome the gift of a cigarette lighter or case. Anyway, works well. Cool old relic. As I said earlier, you can go buy cigarette cases that are embellished with all kinds of popular culture nonsense. It's not so easy to get a hold of one like this. With such an artistic enamel design. Until next time.